Happy Friday, guys. I am in my car on my way out of town. But I had some tips that I wanted to talk about. I'll probably do those later, but I just kind of want to just have a conversation real quick. So I need y'all to like, subscribe, follow, share, and all that good stuff for me, so you can help me get the word out. All right, let's talk. So we've been talking about quality time, and I just really am enjoying even refreshing myself, thinking about the love languages. I think it's very important that you know your love language. Here's the reason why. It's like you don't know how you're supposed to be loved by others, and then you don't know how to love yourself. I mentioned earlier that quality time was one of my love languages. Not quantity of time, but quality time. The reason why quality time is one of my love languages is because, I'm a little mushy and everything has meaning to me. And your time with people should mean something. But also, let's talk about spending quality time with yourself. One of the things that I like to do is I don't mind being by myself. Maybe it's because, like the space between me and my siblings. So I spent a lot of time alone. So it was like I was the only child because my sister is like 11 years older than me, something like that. And then my brothers are 5 and 6 years older than me. And then my younger brother is 11 years younger than me. So it was like I was always by myself because everybody was older or too young. And so I love spending time with myself. But quality time with myself has been important because that's where I work on myself mentally. I work on myself emotionally. I work on myself spiritually. I pamper myself. I exercise. I stretch. I take time to work. I take time to write. But I set aside time just for me, especially Saturdays. Saturday is the day that my skin gets the workup. I mean, it gets love all week long, but Saturday is quality time day. I'm working on my body. That is that day that I, really spend quality time with myself. I'm doing things that makes me feel better, and so that I'm recharged and ready for the next week. So I want to say that it's very important that you make sure that you are spending quality time with yourself. Spend quality time with people, but please don't forget to spend quality time with yourself, because the one person that you have to keep in touch with all the time is you. And if you're not working on you, you are going to be so messed up and not able to deal with anybody else. So make sure with this quality time that you're spending quality time with yourself. You're learning yourself. You're understanding yourself. You are loving on yourself. Love on you. Because it's like, one thing that I'll say is this. One mistake, especially women, that we make is that we try to make somebody be everything when we didn't become everything to ourselves. You were over there draining this man dry, expecting him to be somebody that you should have been for yourself. You needed to get built up within yourself. You needed to become confident within yourself. You needed to be able to speak kindly to yourself. You can't expect somebody to speak kindly to you if you don't speak kindly to yourself. I mean, I have had to rebuke my own self. Like, Chanel, what'd you say that to yourself for? That's not true. Where did you get that from? But that comes from spending quality time with yourself, that you can even hear yourself talking negative to yourself and be like, why you say that? Where you get that from? That's not true. Because now you get to know yourself, and other people's negative opinion and, criticisms doesn't bother you because you know who you are, and then you allow that person to be. I have learned how to be myself without apology. I love me. I love me. I love my personality. I love my character. I love, I just love me. I love, the way that God made me to be, to be creative, and he made me to be spiritual, and I just love every bit of it. Every bit of that is me, and every part of me is from God. And so I just want you to spend quality time with yourself. See my phone shaking? Ooh. See if I can get it to be still. But I want you to spend some quality time with yourself over this weekend. Spend quality time with your loved ones. But I want to give you an assignment. Okay, let me give you an assignment. The assignment that I want to give you is to make sure over this weekend, even if it's 15, 20 minutes, I want you to sit down and love on yourself. I want you to sit down and spend some quality time with yourself, because I want you to start looking at your mind. I want you to start assessing your mind. I want you to even start assessing how you feel. How are you going to do that? Journal. Journal is a love ministry to yourself. Because number one, I'm going to teach you how to journal correctly. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to write down what's in your mind. Spill it. It's what I call the moments of empty. Empty yourself out. What happened that day? What upset you? Get all that stuff out. Because that's why a lot of you can't sleep at night. Unless you're dealing with like what I'm going through with menopause, and it's just terrible. Anyway, I want you to empty your mind out at night, and then I want you to walk away from it. Then I want you to go back and read it. Now let me tell you why. Sorry. The reason that you're going to go back to it and read it later is because you're going to find out some things about yourself that you didn't know was going on in your mind. Okay? When you're dumping and you're in that raw emotional state, the truth is going to come out. And so this is the time for you to tell the truth to yourself so that you can begin to find yourself in a healthy place, because you are emptying your mind out. Then you can go back and look and say, wow, I didn't know I felt that way. You can deal with things that your subconscious is tussling with all day long and night, and you don't even know it. All right. So this is your way that you're going to get free. This is the way that we're going to start figuring out more things about ourselves, stuff we don't like no more, stuff that we like and love and wish we could get more of. All right. So there's your quality time for Friday. If I get home in a decent time, I will probably do those last 2 tips, because y'all, I did not feel good one of them days. And so I didn't get nothing. You hear me? Nothing done that day. And so I'm trying to do backup. So hopefully, if I get a chance, I will post those other 2 tips tonight. And I want you guys, if not, have a great weekend. Get out and do something that you love. Do something with the people that you love. And do something with yourself. Bye.